Hello everyone. I hope let me just quickly check whether we are live or not. Yeah, perfectly. We are good to go. So finally the day is here. Like you guys did a very crazy job in understanding the things like the basics of Web3, writing your first smart contract and whatnot. It's really insane to see everyone's post on social media regarding they are mentioning like they have written their first smart contract and so on. So pretty amazing, folks. So today, like we will be having some details around what exactly the challenge is about, and if someone is facing any issues, what exactly they need to be getting done, and so on. So let me just quickly go through. So here is basically the challenge guidelines that I have created. So instead of going through the URL and so on, you just need to scan this particular QR code. So I will quickly go through the guidelines as well. But firstly, let me just share with you what exactly the challenge is it about. So you just need to write your first smart contract, explain it out in detail, what exactly you have written in the smart contract, what it exactly does, and so on. And then you just need to submit it on Google Form. And what next? After that, you need to just wait for the results and no restrictions on chain. As I know, like this is basically for beginners only. So that's why, like, if you're uh, started exploring Solana, so you can write your first smart contract using Anchor on Solana. And if you have started working on Stellar and any other blockchain, you can go ahead with writing that out over there as well. So the main agenda would be more like you just need to submit your first smart contract, and the deadline for the same is like 18th January, 12 p.m. IST. So it would be more like 6:30 a.m. UTC. So you just need to submit it up to that particular time being, so that we have certain time to review the code base and decide the winners and so on. So this is basically the prices that we have kept. So you are just getting paid for writing your first smart code. This is like really insane. So as it's our first challenge that we have started. So here's basically five winners, five prizes that we have decided. The first best overall smart contract will receive 50 USDC from our side, plus some certificates and goodies, and includingly like most creative smart contract, best real world utility, and best explained would be more like you have written a well detailed readme and so on. So that will be receiving one air community connect from our sites plus certificates and so on. And best social post, like if you are creating a post around the Build series on your social media. So you will be receiving some kind of, you will be eligible for this particular post. Just make sure like you will be submitting a project or the smart contract on the Google form. So this is basically it about the what you need to do if you are facing any doubts while writing your smart contract and so on. So you can ask in the community, and let me just quickly go through you the guidelines that we have written for all of you. Do let me know whether the guidelines is visible to you folks. Yeah, I believe it must be visible. So here's like hello world to real world. So you just need to write your first smart contract, and what exactly you need to do. So like for now, like we have taken the session on Rust, so that's why I have written it over here Rust. But it's not compulsory to write it only on Rust. You can like use any other languages as well. So here I have given certain examples what exactly you can write and create your first smart contract. But it's up to you. These are just examples that you can take, and I also added some submissions requirement, like what exactly you need to do, like explain your contract, and having a readme file that explains what the contract does and how you have designed state management, like how you are managing that out, and so on. If you can provide or record a short video explaining that out, like you are just explaining your junior dev, so in that way if you have can explain, so here like bonus points you will be getting if you are doing that particular thing. And for the categories, like I also explained them out, like how we will be deciding who's the track prize winner and so on. So you can go through that quickly and make things. So submission template like contacts, readme and submission.md. And where you need to submit, here is the like Google form that we have created, which ask you basic details like I believe your name, email that you used for applying for Build and Week on Luma, and your project detail in short, like what you have written in the smart contract and so on, link to the GitHub repository, what it tracks your applying and your t-shirt side address, and if you have any feedbacks that you wanted to share, so you can share that as well. So this is basically it from our side, like what exactly things that we are looking forward to have to like from you folks, what exactly you need to get it done and so on for the challenge. So do let me know like if you have any doubts either in the comment section or in the group. So until then, like you guys just need to get it done. Like you have almost 1 day, including today, we have almost 2 days to complete the challenge where you just need to write your first smart contract and be eligible for the prizes. So I'm pretty excited to see what you guys have built so far in the challenge, and I believe like if you haven't started yet, so you can start now as well. Like you just need to go through the YouTube sessions that we have before, like basics of Web3, or you can write your first smart contract and then you can start in this way. So if you are passionate enough, you can get it done now as well. So this is it from my side. Like if you have any doubts, you can ping me over on social media and even on the group itself. So until then, keep hacking. If you have any doubts, you can ping me. And have a good day ahead, guys. Bye bye.